Hello and welcome to yet another stream of Sonic Forces. Let's get started, shall we, ladies and gentlemen? Continue. I hope everyone's having a good holiday season. Versus Big Man. Green Hill yet again. I'm having a bit of deja vu. Did I not start this last time? Yeah, I'm sure I did.
My own genius scares me sometimes.
That means you miscalculated. That's a failure in my book.
To surpass expectations
Little
is the ultimate
Sonic, okay.
genius. I wouldn't expect you to understand.
A little bit less classic. That's right, I was having trouble with the boulders, wasn't I? It's all coming back to me. Gotcha. Yeah, I might do another stream on I don't know, Friday for you guys, I guess.
You've got a lot of nerve for a fight
Because
like
I kind of want to see if Mountain Blade can stream well. That is a fun game if you've ever played it.
You won't have to wait long to find out.
Good old medieval combat simulator before things like For Honor and came along. Do you ever get an explanation as to why there's so many random group patterns in this universe? Like, is there a point, or is there a thing for it, or is it just there? Yes, Mountain Blade is a good game. I'm looking forward to the sequel so much. Yeah, there. That's a good enough explanation of them.
It wouldn't be a challenge to crush you here, I mean, I'll round up the entire resistance. Do I get an S rank this time? Let's see. Aww. Aww. So close! At least I get a bronze medal. So yeah, how's your holiday season treating you so far, Ping? Good? Okay, that's obviously not time to go. I don't care about this in the slightest. I mean, Sonic's an interesting game and all, but I don't see myself being a completionist on this.
Eggman's army has broken through! They're in the city! We need to get these people out of here!
Who can we send? Sonic and Silver need time to heal.
Wait, why does Silver need time to heal?
We've engaged enemy forces at Seaside Hill. We can't.
This is the 8th unit. We're pinned down under
We're
heavy
pinned
enemy
down
fire.
under heavy robot fire.
Man, looks like I've got no choice. Okay, rookie.
Oh, you're having trouble connecting now.
I need a status update on the people who couldn't evacuate in time.
Okay.
We're engaging enemy
Tell me if that
forces
resolved
against
itself.
civilians.
You might have missed, but I did ask how your holidays were going.
Sounds like you're our only hope, rookie. The rescue is in your hands.
I think I mentioned this last time, but I really do like the urban environment games. I mean, I'm not a huge Sonic fan, but I do like them. They're kind of sickish. Aw. That's not good. Rest up, Mr. Wolf. Plenty of chicken soup. Probably not with live chickens though.
You got this, right, rookie?
Oh, did it? I'm curious how it made it weird. How was your holidays? Good, I hope. Wait, why? What was I doing Y for? What was that button prompt asking me to do? Something.
Nice work. A fine display of skill.
Yes, I am wearing the Sonic shirt. Sorry, the Sonic shirt. Let me correct myself. If only the Sonic team was aware enough to make themselves actually like competent in the game. Like, again, I haven't played too many Sonic games, but I'm fully aware of the reputation they have.
We've broken through enemy lines. The rescue is underway.
Ah, you heard good, I hope.
So there's a safe way out. Thanks to the
Good, I hope.
things are turning
It
around.
is like what?
Let's keep this momentum
What is
going.
good? Am I the good boy? And yeah, it is. But I mean, you know my friend Chris, right? I love teasing him about Sonic 06, and I often say at least it's my favorite Sonic. But anyone who knows me knows that my favorite Sonic character is a certain brown Arctic fighter wolf. R.I.P. Gunter. May you rest in cuddle heaven.
Update from HQ. The enemy's on the run. Mission
I
complete.
feel that whoever put up the blockades didn't necessarily have like the best, how do I put this, perspective in place, because the whole city is on fire, and yes, I'm wearing Crocs, and it's burning, and yes, he is. Oh my god, Gunter. He is a sweetheart. I honestly, because Chris introduced me to the comics, right? And I found out about Gunter, and I'm just like, I think I might read these now. I am very much a sucker for canids. I'm just puddle of goo at them. You know what I'm actually really looking forward to? Werewolf the Apocalypse. That
That was impressive.
sort of
We still have a lot to do.
Vampire the Masquerade Bloodline style game that's going to be coming out. But you're a werewolf. Oh my god. So glad that was it CCP, the people who make Eve, let White Wolf go, because White Wolf is the people who make World of Darkness, Vampire the Masquerade, Werewolf the Apocalypse, Mummy the blah blah, and all those other ones. And the last video game they really made, I mean, there's Hunter games, yeah, on like. Actually, the Hunter games are a bit interesting because the first one's on PlayStation 2, the second one's on Xbox 360, and the third one's on PlayStation 3. And yes, White Wolf is a great tabletop company, but whilst they were owned by CCP, they weren't doing shit, and it was really unfortunate. Like, the last proper game they made, aside from those Hunter ones I just mentioned, was, again, Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines under Troika, and unfortunately Troika went under, so that's a loss for the gaming industry way back when. Little bit of a tangent, check out, what was it? Arcanum of Steamworks and Magic Obscura. My god, that is a brilliant RPG. Like, 1800s fantasy and magic. Like, you've got, like, orcs wearing top hats and all sorts of stuff. It's glorious. But yeah, now that CCP sold White Wolf, White Wolf is actually able to IPs again, which is amazing, which is why they've decided to go with Werewolf the Apocalypse. And they want to focus it on more as a brawler or something, but they do want to keep the decisions and all that other stuff. They want to make it like Bloodlines, is my understanding, to a degree. But they might not get the insane depth of Bloodlines, which will be fine. But oh my god, werewolves, werewolf customizer. I will be the cuddliest werewolf. Oh my god.
Great job.
I will
knew
still
you
kick
could
a lot
do
of
it if you
stuff.
believed in yourself.
I knew you could do it if you just believed in yourself.
Nice moves. But if you hog all the glory, how am I gonna look good?
Oh, Vector, you always look good. Yeah,
I can't believe
but like that doesn't
Sonic's
necessarily mean it'll
alive.
be bad. They still
I
want to
need
have
all
some
my
of the
wishes for
RPG
the rest
elements,
of my
and
life,
if they
but
do
it's
it
worth
well,
it.
and you know, even if they don't have a customizer and they just sort of do like whatever class you are, whatever look you are, like in Bloodlines, that's all good. Like, yeah, they did release some sort of text games. I want to say 6 months ago. What was it? It was like one of them you played as a vampire, and the other one you were a mage. The vampire one, like the idea is that you're sort of texting over phone, like sort of deciding the story in that. Hey, Oscom, how are you? And you're deciding like plot points and stuff and like how your character acts and everything. And the vampire one's set in North America, and the mage one is set in Sweden, I believe. No. It's not like Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines or Origins. It's a text game. It's different, but still worth checking out. They're fairly cheap too. They come in a bundle as like, God, I think I picked mine up for like $3. So, you know, worth looking into.
Come on, we have to go find him. And Eggman said something about Sonic
Wait,
being in Mystic
sorry, I
Jungle.
just skipped that. Did he say we have to tell Sonic about Eggman's plan, but then concede he didn't know what Eggman's plan was? Brilliant. And yes, the Werewolf game, hopefully it will be like that. Man, Origins was a great game too. Like, God. How many times have you played through that one, Ping? That's probably one of the few games I've just played through and played through and played through. So good. And Dragon Age 2 was good as well. Dragon Age Inquisition, gonna say it wasn't that good a game.
Sonic should be here. It's their
Especially
fault.
the,
We're
oh god,
for
this is the
Sonic,
casino level.
but we're counting on you.
Oh no, I've heard you can get trapped in these. Oh, this is weird. You're like controlling the flippers. I'm just gonna leave
Have to
that.
hurry.
God. There we go. Theme of Magic Haven Templar. Yeah. I don't know about that. Like, my understanding is that Dragon Age wasn't intended to have many games after it, which is why the Darkspawn thing was so well contained, and to be honest, why the first one worked so well, because you actually resolved the issues of the world, or at least some of the big ones. But, yeah, the whole Mage Templar thing,
No sign of
Inquisition
anyone
didn't
here.
handle what
Might be closer to
Dragon
the
Age
center.
2 set up. I mean, I don't know, I just didn't like how that worked out. I mean, Inquisition wasn't a bad game, but it was an empty one, and I was convinced for the longest time that it was a, whatchamacallit, an MMO that had been repurposed after Dragon Age 2's perceived failure. Convinced of it, because that world is just so open and barren. Oh, that doesn't look good. Also, the characters weren't as good as the first two. Like, I will always remember Aveline. Aveline was awesome, but in the second one, like, yeah, there's Vivian. She was interesting. Cassandra, they kind of dropped the ball on, in my opinion.
I think he
Varric is Varric. That's always good. The others though, like Blackwall and Cole and that, it's like I couldn't tell you jack shit about them. I honestly couldn't. I mean, Cullen was nice. Solus, for what he is, feels like he should have been a better character but wasn't. I actually found him kind of boring, which is a shame because when I found out exactly what was the deal with him, I wanted to play a female elf character specifically to romance him because that felt like such a good opportunity for plotting that. But he's like a wet fish. Oh my god, and also, the last thing I'm going to mention about Dragon Age Inquisition, Redcliffe. They fucked that so badly. That was... no. That was Redcliffe in name only. They didn't have the architecture, they didn't have the layout. They asked you things in the keep about like, oh, did Belle end up owning the tavern or that? They didn't even use the tavern or that, so what the hell was the point of asking? They didn't do anything with it. Oh, and then they had... okay, so the castle was supposed to be destroyed, but they managed to build this huge labyrinthine castle in like the 10 years since the first game. Okay. And the only other connection to Redcliffe is like Connor. Who cares? That was such a botched opportunity. They should have... you know what I actually thought that was when I first went into that place? I thought that was oh god, what's it called? Two Rivers? That other like Banon down south? Because that you heard about that a bit in the first game. I thought, oh, okay, this is Two Rivers. Oh, Redcliffe. I'm like, really? Okay.
Life readings, 2 of them.
Hey, rookie!
Guess we're about to meet up with Tails and Sonic Generation. I mean, Sonic from an alternate universe. Totally not the Sonic that was from there before.
What are they? If they're enemies, taking them both on might be a big ask for the rookie.
This is an interesting level at
The
least.
current is pretty strong.
Skip a
This is
slide.
enough to make anyone dizzy. It might be better just to go with the flow.
You ever gone on a slide like this, anyone? I did once and it was fun.
They sure went to a lot of trouble to make this lab hard to find.
They must be doing experiments they don't want people to know about.
Or what? What's why? Actually, I want to test something. See how long it takes these guys to hit me. Okay. Not too long, but they're not really trying. You left? Christian, if you go... I mean, Ping, if you go, you're supposed to say you're leaving.
Be sure to give
I do not know if you leave Also need a ring badly. Thank you.
The readings are really close now. Reinforcements will arrive soon, so meet up with them.
Really? That was it? That was kinda short. Oops. That's okay. At what point did you leave, by the way? Because I might have just done a whole rant into the ether. Or poor Oscom if he's still here.
met before? Sonic!
Tails!
I was so worried. I thought you were...
You worry too much. Look, I'm perfectly fine. It's been generations since I seen you. You okay?
Haha, callback.
Good news is you're safe. The bad news is Eggman said he had some plan that will destroy us all in 3 days.
3 days, huh? Well, a lot can happen in that time.
Like maybe my mouth can be readjusted to be in a proper position. Position, I believe, is the word action. Yeah, free part of the world. Liberated.
Eggman said when the plan is completed...
I don't like the sound of that. Normally I just laugh at an Eggman plan. He's already conquered most of the world.
Normally
so...
I'd just laugh, but he's
What's
kind
his
of committed
plan,
genocide, so maybe not this time.
I hate to butt in on your important meeting, but we're under attack.
Shadow. The last time I saw...
It doesn't make sense.
Perhaps he's being controlled. Whatever it is, I'll...
What the heck? A whole army of death egg robots?
Oh no! There's so many of them!
This looks exactly like the place we were in last time we were at Patrick.
That'll work. I'll find Shadow and be back in no time.
Did they just reuse the theme? It's a bit disappointing. I would have thought that every level would have been unique.
This many Death Egg robots? Come on, seriously?
I'm not one to complain, but that's a lot, right? Way more than we can reasonably take on.
Listen up! Shadow has been sighted. Apparently he's traveling above the city... and
Kind of
fixing it.
questioning why the city decided to build that before it was wrecked. You know, it makes sense to you, George, a giant loop-de-loop. But Bill, we need to fund the schools. I said loop-de-loop. Building platforms would be more beneficial to the populace than a hospital. I do like the pastels of the houses. Always been a fan of that sort of thing. I think it looks good.
The last sighting was just up ahead. Be careful, Sonic.
Oh, showdown. I'm assuming the boss fight will be the next level. S rank. Didn't I already unlock that? Not crazy, alright? I did already unlock the tie-dye skirt.
All right, Shadow, what's the deal?
Chaos control!
That lip movement.
Another Shadow?
Oh, perfect.
He just disappeared.
That was a fake.
A fake? How?
Wait, was that really it for the shadow fight? It was a fake. I've been roaming around the entire world since like 6 months ago, but decided not to contact the resistance or anything because that would have been mainstream.
Virtual reality? So all those familiar faces that were part of Eggman's army?
Virtual reality? No, that's... no. You mean holograms, not virtual reality. Oh dear.
Replicas. The problem is, they may not be real. According to Rouge, infinite create unlimited
but has
numbers
not
of
done so for what reason? Infinite can create unlimited numbers of them, but every
So
stage is
fight
not
after
teaming
fight,
with
he can
them.
just keep
Okay.
Exactly. As it
Of course we can win this. We always do.
You know what? Yeah. That'll probably be it for today's stream, but thanks for joining me, and I hope you all have a fantastic day. Bye.